The Eagles and Bears will battle Sunday in the only wild card game that is not a regular season rematch. I'm Amanda Borges with The Spin on Yahoo Sports, joined by senior NFL writers Terez Paylor and Charles Robinson. Terez, it's a big moment for Mitch Trubisky. It's his first NFL playoff game.
Yeah, you got that right. And I think that Trubisky is somebody that's had to win people over. You know, even when he was taken second overall a couple years ago, there were some doubters about Mitchell Trubisky as a potential field general, as a potential franchise quarterback. But the Bears have had a great season. He's obviously played a big role in that. And I think Matt Nagy, the new head coach of the Bears, has done a great job with him. And I think that part of the growth you've seen in Trubisky this year has a lot to do with the way Nagy and his offensive staff has kind of fit the offense around some of the things he does best. There's a lot of shotgun. There's all kinds of concepts that he was comfortable running at North Carolina that he's now doing with the Bears. So I say all that to say that they've got this big game against the Eagles, and guess what? You can throw on the Eagles. The Eagles have the league's 30th ranked pass defense. And I think that to win this game, Trubisky's going to have to make some throws. He's very good running, being creative in the pocket. He's got that part. But, he's going to have to win this game with his arm. And I feel like if he can find a way to do that, that will be just one more notch in his belt as he tries to prove that, hey, I am a franchise quarterback in the NFL.
Charles, if you flip the matchup here, Chicago's defense against Philly's offense, the Eagles, they'll certainly have their hands full.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, look, talent obviously matters. And the Philadelphia Eagles, when you look at their injured reserve, I mean, you're almost talking about a starting football team, a starting unit on their injured reserve when you look at the starters on defense and offense who have kind of hit the skids there. Now, what's interesting to me here is if you're talking about Chicago having a home field advantage, they really, to me, needed to draw a team that's not used to playing in these kind of conditions in Soldier Field. And yet the Philadelphia Eagles know how to play in cold. They're from this environment. They're experienced in this kind of weather. So in an odd way, it removes something that the Bears should really have just in terms of conditions. Now, the crowd's amazing. The Chicago defense, unbelievable. What's really interesting to me, though, is that Nick Foles has sort of energized this roster for the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, came back into the fold 3 games ago, has beat the Los Angeles Rams, has beaten the Houston Texans, 2 playoff teams that could absolutely have Super Bowl aspirations, and then beat down the Washington Redskins. So to me, I think what's interesting about Foles is this is a guy that not only lifts the team, he's experienced, he knows the playbook. If you're going to play a defense like this against Chicago, you better be able to move quickly, have tempo. Foles can do that. He knows Doug Peterson's offense better than anyone. And I think there's one thing on the line here for Philly. They know if they get past this Chicago defense, maybe anything's possible at this stage. Chicago may be a Super Bowl caliber team right now defensively. You get past that, I think everything opens up for the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's the first playoff game for Chicago since 2010 and the first true road playoff game for the Eagles since 2008. So, Terez, who you got?
Hey, look, if I'm the Bears, I'm worried about Nick Foles. He won the Super Bowl last year. However, the Bears do have the league's best defense, and they have home field advantage. In Chicago, in January, that really matters. So give me the Bears. I'm going to pick them to win 28-20.
Well, I said all those great things about Nick Foles and, geez, if they can get past the Chicago defense. The problem is I don't think they can. I think Chicago's defense is amazing at home. I think Foles is going to get hit in this game, plain and simple. I think that changes the Philadelphia offense drastically. And again, all these injuries come into play. I think the Chicago Bears have this one. I like the Bears quite a bit. 27-20, Chicago Bears.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. For more on the NFL playoffs, keep it locked right here on The Spin.